We can start in a seated position. So you can sit with your legs crossed, with one shin in front of the other, or with the ankles crossed, whatever is more comfortable for your legs. Again, I'm lifting my hips a little bit, sitting on the pillow. So feel free to use something underneath you as well, underneath your hips, if this will feel better for your hips, your knees, your back. Good. And then just settling yourself there. You can wiggle a little bit. You can rock to the right, to the left. And just allowing your body to settle. And you can close your eyes and you can wrap your arms around you. Just welcoming yourself here as if you would welcome your dear friend. And keeping your eyes closed, you can gently rock to the right, to the left, allowing your face to soften, allowing that movement to bring you a little bit more comfort, relaxing your body, relaxing your mind, and allowing your breath to become a little bit deeper and a little bit longer, allowing that breath to send a signal to your mind that you are safe, that you can rest. Good. And then from here, you can slowly unwrap your arms from around your body. And you can place one hand on your belly, the other hand on your chest. And connecting with the heart space, just checking if there is anything you would like to invite into your body or your mind to help you with today. If there is anything this practice can assist you with. And focusing your awareness around the heart, maybe setting intention for your class today. Anything you wish for your body or your mind or your heart. Good, and then again, taking another deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. And one more, just like that. Very good. And we will rest our hands on our legs. You can stretch your legs in front of you. Good. And then, girls, we will bend our knees, placing our feet on the floor. If you sit on any pillow or any support, you can take it to the side, taking hold of your knees with your hands. On the inhale, you can open the chest, lifting your chin up. And on the out breath, you can round your back, bringing your chin toward the chest. So do it a few times, inhaling, opening the front of your body, lifting your chin up, and exhaling, opening the back of your body, rounding your back, bringing your chin toward the chest. Good. And do it a few times together with your breath, finding this comfortable range of movement for your own body. Very good. And girls, after a few of those movements, we will slowly allow our back to come toward the floor. So we will start from the floor exercises, allowing your back to connect with the ground, allowing it to rest. It's so good to rest our spine against something bigger. You don't need to hold it anymore. And you can stretch your arms to the sides, connecting your feet and your knees together. You can slowly start to rock your knees to the right, to the left, and you can first allow the arch to be quite small. And maybe gradually you can start to increase the range of motion, maybe bringing your knees a little bit closer toward the floor each time they move to the side. And to complete the twist, you can allow your head to move in the opposite direction to your knees. Inhaling to the center and exhaling to the side. Very good. And after a few of those movements, slowly bringing your body back to the center. And we will lift our right foot off the floor. You can take hold of your knee with your hands, hugging your leg toward your upper body. And you can extend your left leg on the floor. Point toes of your feet toward the ceiling. So keep your feet active. And with each out breath, maybe bring your leg a little bit closer toward you, relaxing your shoulders, relaxing your face. Good. And then on the next exhalation, maybe lifting your head off the floor, bringing your forehead toward the knee, and pause here for another 2 deep breaths. Relaxing your shoulders. Good. And on the next exhalation, slowly lowering your head all the way down to the floor. You can extend your right leg up, maybe taking hold of the back of your right thigh. And you can slowly start to draw a circle with your toes in the air, warming up your ankle joint. Good. And slowly changing the direction of the rotation. Very good. And finishing the one that you are on, bending your right knee again. And you can slowly start to draw a few circles with your knee in the air, choosing the range of motion, maybe bigger circle, maybe a little bit smaller, just awakening the hip a little bit more, and then changing the direction of the rotation. Very good. And finishing the one that you are on, you can stretch your right leg on the floor, and we will bend our left knee, doing the same on the other side. So first hugging your left thigh toward your chest, pointing your toes toward the ceiling. And with each out breath, maybe finding a little bit more room to bring your left leg a little bit closer toward the upper body, but relaxing your shoulders, your face. Few deep breaths. Very good. And then from here, we will again lift our head up, bringing our forehead toward the knee, pausing here for 2 deep breaths. Good. And after the second exhale, slowly lowering your head down, lifting your left foot up, stretching the leg, maybe taking hold of the back of your left thigh with your hands, and then slowly drawing a few circles with your toes in the air, warming up your ankle joint. Very good. And then slowly changing the direction of the rotation. Good. And finishing the one that you are on, bending your left knee and again drawing a few circles with your knee in the air, rotating your leg in your hip joint. Good. And slowly changing the direction of the rotation. Very good. And finishing the movement that you are on, lowering your left foot on the floor, bending your right knee, and then separating your feet hip width apart. We will do a few bridge movements, coming in and out from the bridge pose. You can take your arms to the sides of the body, palms facing down, relaxing your shoulders away from the ears. Pressing your feet against the floor on the inhale, lifting your hips up any amount. And on the exhalation, vertebra by vertebra, lowering your back all the way down to the floor. So do it a few times, feeling this connection that your back is making with the ground underneath it. Allowing it to rest fully on the exhale, and on the inhale, pressing your feet against the floor, lifting your hips all the way up. You can choose some point of focus on the ceiling, or you can close your eyes and do it a few times together with your own breath, finding your own rhythm, your own pace. Good. And for the next few, you can do the very same, or you can use your arms as well. So on the in-breath, lifting your hips and taking your arms to the back. And on the exhale, lowering your hips back down to the floor and coming back with your arms to the sides of your body. Very good. And on the next exhalation, lowering your arms and your hips all the way down. And we will try maybe to hold the bridge pose now for a few breaths. So pressing your feet against the floor, lifting your hips again and pausing here, or interlocking your fingers underneath your back, stretching your arms and rolling your arms underneath the shoulders, breathing into the front of your body a little bit more. Good. And if you are still there, and if your hands are connected, you can separate your hands and then vertebra by vertebra, lower your back all the way down to the floor. Good. And we will do one last thing, lying down on our backs. So you will connect our feet together, and you can allow your knees to split apart to the side. So opening your hips, taking your knees wide apart, your feet together, and we will interlock our fingers. You can take your hands underneath your head like a pillow, cradling your head in the palms of your hands. And on the out breath, you can bring your elbows towards each other, knees towards each other, chin toward the chest. And on the inhale, opening your body, elbows to the sides, knees to the sides, head down. So exhaling, closing, and inhaling, opening, and finding this comfortable range of movement in your body. And you should feel your lower back flattening on the floor on the exhale when you close your body, and arching when you open it. So again, few cycles of breath and movement, maybe closing your eyes. Feeling your breath, feeling your body. Good. And the last cycle of breath and movement. Good. And after this one, slowly bringing your knees up toward the ceiling, lifting your feet off the floor, taking your hands from underneath your head and bringing your hands to the back of your knees. You can lift your head up, bring your forehead toward the knees, and you can start to rock your body with your back rounded, moving forward and back, massaging your spine. If it feels good, you can do it a few times. If not, come straight up to sitting. Oh, very good. And after a few movements, slowly finding your way to sit again. Very good. So from here, girls, we will do our side stretch. Again, if you need some support underneath your hips, you can lift yourself a little bit higher on a pillow or cushion. And we will extend our arms to the sides. You can stay on your fingertips, but extending through the crown of your head, finding this length in your spine. And then on the exhale, we will bend our right elbow, lifting our left arm up and bringing our body to the right, opening the left side of your body. Maybe taking your left hand to the back of the head, maybe extending it to the side. Feeling that stretch across the left side of your body and breathing into the space. Good. Relax your face. Feel this nice expansion in the side of your body. Invite a little bit more breath there. Very good. And then slowly on the next inhale, coming back to the center, lowering your left hand to the floor. Maybe pausing for a moment, closing your eyes, checking if you can sense any difference between the right and the left side. And then slowly on the next exhale, placing your left hand on the floor, reaching your right arm up and bending your body to the left. Allow your right hip to stay heavy so that you can feel this extension in the right side of your body a little bit more. Good. Your arm can be extended or your hand on the back of your head, and feeling that stretch across the side of your body on the inhale and softening on the exhale. Very good. And then slowly on the next in-breath, lifting yourself back up to the center. Very good. You can take your hands together again, interlocking your fingers, bringing your hands to the back of the head. You can press your hands against the back of the head and you can try to lift your head a little bit higher, extending the neck a little bit more. And you can twist gently to the right and then to the left. It won't be a huge range of motion, but it should feel nice for the sides of the body and for the back of your body. As if we were churning our organs through this movement, awakening the circulation. Very good. And then slowly coming back to the center, you can separate your hands, lowering your arms down, and we will stretch our legs on the floor, separating your feet, maybe hip width apart, and you can take your hands slightly to the back, opening the chest a little bit more, bringing shoulder blades towards each other, feeling that space in the front of your body that stretch across the chest. You can choose maybe to keep your chin down or keep your chin lifted. And you can take those few deep breaths into your chest, feeling that expansion, that stretch on the in-breath, and then softening on the out-breath. You can hold your breath after your in-breath, and then exhale and let it go. Do it a few times, your own rhythm. And 2 more. Very good. And then slowly bringing your hands back to the center. Very good. So girls, if you have a strap, a belt, whatever is handy there, a rope, we can use it for our forward bending now. So we will start by bending our right knee. You can place your right foot on the inner side of your left thigh, wrapping your belt around your left foot, keeping your arms extended, keeping your spine nice and long. Inhale here, and on the exhale, holding on to the belt, you can start bringing your chest toward your toes. So keeping the front of your body still nice and open. And if your elbows bend, you can stretch your arms, bringing your hands closer to your foot. Good. You should feel this nice opening in the back of your left leg, across the sides of your body, hips, and lower back. Good. Try to keep your spine straight and pause here for a few deep breaths, finding your edge and softening around the edges. Good. Another deep breath in. And exhaling fully on the next in breath, lifting yourself back up. You can take your belt to the side for a moment, keeping your right knee still bent. We will twist to the right, so you can place your left hand on your right thigh, taking your right arm to the back on the inhale, extending through the spine. On the exhale, twisting your body to the right. Choosing some point of focus or closing your eyes and allowing your breath to adjust you in the pose. On the inhale, elongating through the crown of your head. On the exhale, maybe twisting a bit more or finding a limit and resting where you are. Keep your left leg active, toes pointing up. Very good. And then slowly on the next exhalation, bringing yourself back to the center, placing your left hand on your left leg, extending your right arm up, turning your body slightly to the right so that your chest is facing the right. And on the exhalation, leaning with your body over the left leg. Maybe again, keeping your right arm extended or your hand on the back of your head. Good. And again, slowly on the next inhale, bringing yourself back to the center. Keep your right knee bent and bend your left knee as well, connecting your feet together in the center. You can hold on to your ankles. On the inhale, open your chest, lift your chin up, and on the out breath, round your back, chin toward the chest. Do it one more time. Inhale, opening the front of your body, and exhale, open the back of your body. Good. And again, bringing yourself back to the center. And we will do the same on the other side. So we will stretch the right leg, bend, keeping our left leg bent, starting from the forward bend. So wrapping your belt around your right foot. Good. And again, extending through the crown of your head on the inhale, and on the out breath, keeping your back still straight. Imagine you want to bring your chest toward the toes. If your elbows bend, extend your arms, bringing your hands toward your foot. And again, pausing here, trying to find a little bit more softness in your body. Relaxing your shoulders, your face. Few deep breaths. Good. And again, exhaling fully on the next inhale, lifting yourself all the way up, taking your belt to the side. And we will do our twist to the left now. So placing your right hand on your left leg, taking your left arm behind you. On the inhale, extend through the spine. On the out breath, twist your body to the left, pushing your right hand against your left leg. And again, allow the breath to adjust you, inhaling, extending through the crown of your head, exhaling, maybe twisting a bit more or finding limit and resting where you are, pointing the toes of your right foot toward the ceiling. Good. And again, exhaling fully on the next in-breath, returning back to the center, placing your right hand on your right leg, turning your chest slightly to the left, lifting your left arm up, and on the exhalation, leaning with your body over the right leg, with your left arm extended or your hand behind your head. And again, finding a little bit more space in the side of your body, feeling your body, feeling your breath, feeling the joy of movement, of finding a little bit more space. Very good. And again, slowly on the next inhale, lifting yourself back up. And we will straighten our left leg on the floor. And we will do one more forward bend, but now with both legs straight. So you can wrap your belt around both feet. Very good. And again from here, we will on the inhale, extend through the spine. And on the exhale, leaning with your body forward, trying to bring your chest toward your toes. If your elbows bend, again, extend the arms and find this extension in the back of your body. Breathe into all those open spaces. Relaxing your face, your shoulders, maybe closing your eyes. Again, feeling the sensations in your body. And pausing here for a few deep breaths. Good. And again, exhaling fully. And on the next in-breath, lifting yourself all the way up and wrapping your belt from around your feet. You can put it to the side. Bending both legs, placing your feet on the floor, your feet hip-width apart, and taking your hands slightly to the back, pointing your fingers to the sides. Press your feet against the floor, and on the next inhale, lift your hips up any amount, maybe taking your head to the back if this feels good for your neck, and pressing through the hands, through the feet, maybe lifting hips a little bit higher, or finding the limit and pausing where you are. Few deep breaths. Very good. And then slowly on the exhalation, lowering yourself all the way down. If you have some support underneath your hips, like a pillow, or block, you can take it to the side, and we will come to our boat pose, just to strengthen a little bit more the core of our body. So taking your hands behind your legs, relaxing your shoulders. You can maybe stay on your toes, maybe lifting one leg or two legs, maybe letting go of your legs, maybe extending them. Good. And finding that pose that is a little bit challenging, just to strengthen the body a little bit more, engaging your belly, relaxing your face. Few deep breaths. Very good. If you're still there, another deep breath in, and then slowly on the exhalation, lowering your feet back down to the floor. And guys, we will come to all fours. You can place blanket underneath your knees if you need a little bit more support and softness for them. So we will stay with our wrists underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. And we will start by first rocking our hips to the right, to the left, again, working on the space that we don't usually use on the side of our hips, stretching a little bit more this part of the body. Good. And again, after few of those movements, slowly bringing yourself back to the center. And guess we will extend our right leg to the back. So you can stretch through the left leg. And from here, we will bring our right leg all the way to the left. So we will slide our toes on the floor to the left side, opening a little bit more the right side of your waist, right side of your body, keeping your head lifted. You can look to the left at your right foot, and you should feel again this nice stretch in the side of your body. Very good. And then slowly on the inhale, returning your head back to the center, returning your right leg to the center, lowering your right knee to the floor. And we will do the same on the left side. So stretching through the left leg. You can slowly start to slide your foot all the way to the right, as far as it's comfortable to go. Keeping your left leg straight, your head lifted, and then looking in the direction of your left foot on the right side. Very good. And then slowly bringing your head together with your leg back to the center, lowering your left knee to the floor. And we will lift now our right foot up. So our right knee is on the floor, but our right foot is lifted. And guys, we will start to move our right leg to the right, our lower leg, and then through the center to the left. And whenever the foot is moving from one side to the other side, you can follow it with your gaze, looking to the right, looking to the left. Very good. And then again, lowering your foot back down to the floor and doing the same on the left side. So your left knee on the floor, lifting your left foot up, and you can start to move it to the right and to the left, following your foot with your gaze from side to side. Very good. And again, bringing your foot back down to the floor, you can slowly start bringing your hips toward the heels, extending through the arms. Go through the sides of your body, and then bring yourself forward and lower your hips as low as it's comfortable for your back toward the floor. So we will do a few of those movements, moving forward and moving backwards. Good. Loosening the hips a little bit more. Good. And your back. Oh, this should feel good. Very good. And after a few of those movements, slowly bringing yourself back to the center. And we will come on our knees for a moment, just allowing our wrists to rest. You can extend your arms, close the palms of your hands, and slowly rotate your wrists in one direction. Very good. And then the other way around. Very good. Finishing the one that you are on. Interlocking your fingers together. You can turn your palms away from you. Stretch your arms all the way up, extending from the knees to the heels of your hands. Take a deep breath in, and on the out breath, you can bend your body to the right. Inhaling back to the center and exhaling to the left. And one more on each side. To the right. Inhale to the center, exhale to the left. Very good. And then again, coming back to the center, separating your hands, lowering your arms to the sides of the body. And we will come to all fours again, and from all fours to downward facing dog. So curling your toes under, pressing the heels of your hands against the floor, separating your fingers, lifting your hips up, and again, relaxing your head in between the arms, looking in between the feet. You can decide to stay static with your legs, or you can bend one knee and then the other, opening a little bit more through the back of your legs, releasing any tightness, any stiffness, any tension from the back of your body. Very good. And then you can decide maybe to walk your feet toward the hands or to walk your hands toward the feet. Good. And once your hands or feet are close towards each other, you can bend your knees, connecting your hands with your elbows, allowing your upper body to fold over your legs, maybe swinging it a little bit to the right, to the left. Let your head go. Relax the skin on your face, your shoulders, all your upper body. And then from here, allowing your legs to engage a little bit more, pressing your feet against the floor and lifting yourself all the way up to standing. Your head will come up as the last one. Good. And once you are there, you can remove anything from the mat if you have there any prop, anything you can stumble upon. And we will stand with our feet hip width apart, interlocking our fingers together. You can again press your hands away from you, lifting your arms up, and we will start to draw a circle with our body, slowly moving to the side, toward the floor, to the other side, and all the way up. So again, finding this comfortable range of movement. You should feel it in the sides of the body, in the back of your body. Very good. And when you do it another time, you can slowly reverse the direction, doing a circle the other way around. Very good. And when you come up again, allowing your body to rest, you can separate your arms, bringing one hand to your belly, the other hand to your chest. Allow your body to settle, feel your breath, feel your heartbeat. Relax your face, few deep breaths. Very good. And relaxing your arms on the sides of the body. We will come to the tree pose. Yes, good. So strengthening our legs, our spine. You can use some support in the form of the wall or a chair. And we will start on the right side, bending your right knee and choosing position for your foot, again underneath the knee or above the knee joint. Engaging your belly, choosing some point of focus and choosing position for your arms. Yeah, so hands can be in front of the chest, or you can extend your arms all the way up, maybe with your fingers interlocked or all except the index fingers, or your arms open to the sides, or maybe even lowering them to the sides of the body. Yeah, so choosing any position that feels right for you today, but keep extending through the crown of your head. Find that length in your body, growing just like the tree, a little bit taller, a little bit higher. Very good. And on the exhalation, slowly lowering your arms, lowering your foot down. We will do the same on the other side. So bending your left knee and again deciding position for your foot. Engaging your belly, choosing some point of focus and choosing position for your arms as well. Good. Pause here. If you come out of balance, you can always come back to it. Keep extending, but relax your face, relax your shoulders. Very good. Another deep breath in. And then slowly on the exhalation, lowering your foot all the way down, relaxing your arms on the sides of the body. And keeping your feet hip width, we will come to our leg strengthening position. So the chair pose or the mighty pose. Bending your knees and extending your arms up. If your shoulders don't feel happy with this, you can just keep your hands on your hips. Keep working on your legs, maybe sitting a little bit lower so that you can feel the thighs responding to the movement. Strengthening your body a little bit more and enjoying that strengthening. Good, relaxing your face. Maybe closing your eyes for a moment. Very good. Make sure that your knees are pointing in the direction of your toes. Yes? Again, 3, maybe 2 more, maybe 1 more. And then pressing your feet against the floor, lifting yourself all the way up, separating your feet slightly wider than hip width, pointing your toes to the sides, interlocking your fingers together. You can bend your knees and you can swing your arms in between the legs in the wood chopper pose, saying on the out breath. Good, letting go of any heaviness from the body. Good. And 2 more. Very good. And then slowly lowering your arms back to the sides, paralleling your feet between each other, but keeping your legs still wider apart. We will take our hands to our thighs and we will slide our hand toward our foot, keeping your upper body in line with your legs. Yes? Good. So inhaling to the center and exhaling to the side so that you can feel this extension in the side of your body. Very good. And slowly bringing yourself back to the center. We will bring our feet towards each other. And you can interlock your hands behind your back. Yes, you can stretch your arms, opening the chest. If this doesn't feel comfortable, you can hold on to your elbows with your hands. And from here, keeping your legs straight, hinging from the hips, any amount, keeping your back still straight. Yeah, so keep the chest open. Don't allow your back to round. So that you can feel this nice extension and openness in the back of your body. Very good. Stay there, stay there. 2 more breaths. Very good. And then on the next inhale, slowly lifting yourself up, separating your hands from the back. And you can relax your hands. You can swing your arms to the right, to the left, liberating your arms. Good. Let them float from one side to the other. You can bend your knees gently, moving from side to side. Good. Again, churning the body, all the organs, allowing them to move, to awaken. Very good. And then bringing yourself back to the middle, slowing down. And we will start bringing our body back down toward the floor. We will just do one tiny back bend before we do that. So you can take your hands to the back of the body, pressing your hands against both sides of your lower spine. Move your hips forward any amount. And if it feels good for the head and neck, maybe moving your head slightly to the back and breathing into the front of your body. Another 2 deep breaths. Good. And from there, slowly bringing your chest forward, bending your knees, connecting your hands with your elbows, and again allowing your body to fold over your legs in the ragdoll pose, swinging yourself to the right, to the left, relaxing your head, neck, and slowly starting to bend your knees, lowering your hands to the floor and lowering your knees all the way down. Good. And we will sit down on the floor, stretching our legs in front of us, keeping your heels close to the front edge of your mat, and making sure that you have all your relaxing props close by, because we will be going down toward the floor from here. And we will not come up until we finish our relaxation. So from here, you can slowly start allowing your body to connect with the ground again, bending your elbows, allowing your back to rest fully on the floor. And we will do our twist first, just to release our lower backs. So you can bend your legs. If you have your favorite twist that you really love, you can do your one. And if not, you can lift your feet off the floor, connecting your lower legs with your upper legs. So keep your knees nicely bent. And you can extend your arms on the floor, opening your chest. On the out breath, slowly start guiding your legs all the way to the right. Good. And let them rest on the floor on the right side of your body, maybe placing your right hand on your belly and turning your head to the left. Good. And pausing there for a few more moments, allowing your shoulders to relax, your neck, face, your hips, your lower back, allowing your body to simply rest. Good. And from here, on the next inhale, you can slowly allow your legs to come up to the center together with your head. And you can take your legs all the way to the left, your head to the right, extending your right arm on the floor and keeping your left hand on your belly. Feeling the flow of your breath and allowing this rhythm and this slow, gentle movement to help your body relax just a little bit more, softening all the spaces that hold a lot of tension. Relax your shoulders, your face, your back, your hips. Pause here for a few deep breaths. Good. Taking another deep breath in through the nose. You can exhale through the mouth. And then slowly allow your body to come back to the center, preparing your body for your final relaxation pose. So girls, again, if you have bolsters and if you would like to use the bolster underneath your back, you can prop it. If you don't have bolster, you can use few pillows underneath your back or just one pillow underneath your head, and make sure that your body is warm. So cover yourself with the blanket. I actually love, and it's very good for your feet to stay warm. So you can maybe wrap one blanket around your feet, and with the other blanket you can cover your whole body, keeping your legs straight or maybe your knees bent. Again, finding the position that is right for you. Take few moments just to find that position of effortless ease for your own body. And you can again make few adjustments, smaller adjustments and bigger adjustments, moving your body, deepening your breath, softening the skin on your face until you feel that you are okay there, that you can really rest. Surrendering the weight of your body to the force of gravity. And with each exhale, inviting that possibility to soften and relax just a little bit more, allowing all the tension from your physical body to dissolve, and letting that physical relaxation progress even deeper, dissolving any deeper tensions. And slowly moving underneath all the external sounds and noises, finding your inner safety, your inner sanctuary. And staying here, I will read you one blessing by John O'Donohue, just to nourish our hearts a little bit more. A blessing. May you know in your soul that there is no need to be afraid. May you have a wonderful urgency to live your life to the full. May you live compassionately and creatively and transfigure everything that is negative within you and about you. May you be peaceful and happy and in the presence of those who really care for you. May your soul smile in the embrace of yourself. May you be your own Anamkara, your own soul's friend. So rest here for a moment, allowing each out breath bring you a little bit deeper into the state of relaxation. Just rest. Good. And as always, if you need to stay in your final relaxation a little bit longer, please do so. Stay there as long as you need. You are at your own home. You don't need to rush anywhere. But if you feel it's time to move again, you can slowly start to invite a little bit deeper breath into your body, allowing that breath to nourish and energize each and every cell in your body. And you can slowly let the breath flow into movements, awakening your fingers, your toes, maybe moving your head to the right, to the left, doing those few gentle movements first. And then maybe introducing bigger movements, maybe stretching yourself, maybe twisting to the sides by bending your knees and rocking them. Do whatever feels good. And after few bigger and smaller movements, again, if you feel it's time to come up, you can roll your body to the side if you are still on your back, and then slowly lift yourself all the way up to seated position again. Good. And we will sit with our back straight, finding this length in our body, decompressing our spine. And you can extend your arms all the way up, stretch through the fingers, reach up as high as you can, taking another deep breath in. And on the exhale, slowly resting your hands on your forehead. You can separate your hands and rest the heels of your hands on your forehead, pressing your hands against the head, relieving any tension, taking deep breath in here and exhaling through the mouth. And then slowly sliding your hands all the way to the chest, bowing your head to the heart. And on the next inhale, lifting your head up to complete our practice.